nonprofit organization based in Washington, D.C., and we bring you the Wall That Heals. Just a little bit about the history of how this all came about. In 1979, there was a former Army rifleman by the name of Jan Scruggs who served in Vietnam, and he wanted to honor those 58,281 servicemen and women who were either killed in Vietnam or missing in action. He formed our organization, raised public funds of over $8 million, and had a competition at Andrews Air Force Base in an aircraft hangar during the weekend. During that weekend, there were over 1,400 designers that placed their designs to be judged. There was one that was chosen unanimously. The one that won was a 21-year-old architectural student by the name of Maya Lee. The good thing about it is that she competed against her instructor and she won. He wasn't very nice though, because he gave her a B in the course. So her formal dedication was in 1982, and that's the wall that you now see in Washington, D.C. But not everyone is able to go to Washington. So what we did in the mid-90s is we created the Wall That Heals. What we do is we bring that to your community. We travel all over the continental United States. Next year, for the first time, we'll be going to Hawaii. We haven't been to Alaska yet. But we travel and we bring that experience, we replicate that experience that's in Washington and bring it to your communities. And it's an honor for us to bring it here. This has been a year in the planning process, so thank you for your committee that did it. Let's give them a round of applause. It's a lot of planning that goes into this process. Back then, during the Vietnam era, things were totally different. Now we do hear people say thank you for your service, but during the Vietnam era, it was not the same. You came home from fighting in the country to fight your own war here in the United States because our Vietnam veterans were treated horribly. But now, I can say that we've pretty much completely changed our way of thinking, and now we do say thank you for your service. And by a show of hands, who served during the Vietnam era, regardless of where you were stationed in the United States? There we go. Thank you for what you did for our country. And the time has come to say welcome home. And what about those veterans that served any other time during Vietnam? Show of hands, please. Other service members, there you go. Thank you for your service. And for those that don't get enough credit, the family members. When we're away on deployment, somebody has to take care of things at home. Sometimes you miss things, important dates, graduations, births, birthdays, but somebody has to hold up the fort back home. So anyone that had a family member in our United States service, please raise your hand. Here today, you're going to line up and you're going to escort this wall to its location at Yankee Park. That's where it's going to be for the week. We're going to set it up tomorrow, starting at 8:30, and we need everyone's help. So if you're able to help us, we really appreciate it, starting at 8:30 in the morning. But for today, what we're going to do is we're going to escort it. When you arrive at Yankee Park, please don't leave. I need everyone to dismount your vehicles, come over to the side of the trailer where we'll have a group photo, and we also have pins for everyone that's participating. After that's done, we're going to open up the sides. These windows here open up and we have some items that are on display. We also have inside on the back end of the truck a chopper that was really popular during that time during the Vietnam era. So I'll have that on display as well. So that'll take approximately 30 minutes after we arrive. But I want for everyone to stay in place and please be part of the group photo. I appreciate it. A couple people I want to thank. I want to thank our driver, Dave, and his daughter, Katniss. Where are you?
Right here. Yeah,
there you go. He brought us the wall. So what we'll do is, Callie and I will meet you on the other side. I'm going to turn you now over to Liz. We'll take it from there, and also have someone give you your safety brief. So thank you for what you're about to do. It's an honor for you to be able to do that. Honor for us to be able to be a part of it as well. And thanks for doing this weekend. If you get a chance, once the wall is built, try to come and see it, especially at night. It's quite a sight. So thanks again. We'll see you on the other side.
Rodney's a little bit taller than I am. So welcome Welcome everybody. My name is Liz Foltz. I'm the director of the Washington Centerville Public Library. We are the hosts of this exhibit, and as Rodney said, it's taken us about a year to get to this point. We are very honored to have been selected as a host location. I'm sure those of you that are aware of this exhibit know that you have to apply and you have to be selected. We are able to bring this exhibit to Centerville and Washington Township through a generous grant from the Centerville Washington Foundation. It's a community impact grant, and we really do think that this exhibit is going to have a lasting impact on our community. We have gotten such great support from other community organizations and public entities. I want to thank the Centerville Police and the Washington Township Sheriff's Department for their support through this escort today. The Centerville Washington Park District, where we're going to end up here in a little bit, has been very, very helpful through all of this. And I had a veteran, a Vietnam veteran, express to me just how grateful he is that we've done this, because when he came home, the reception was not quite so warm. So we are truly honored to have this. I'm very appreciative of all of you to show up on a hot day from, I know some of you came quite a bit of a distance to join us, so thank you for your support, thank you for being here, and I hope we have a great ride to the park, so thank you very much. Next up, we'll have Pat, our ride captain, will do a safety briefing so that we can all get there safely.
We're having volunteer training. If anyone wants to volunteer, come on tomorrow night here at the park at 6 p.m. and we have about 1 hour tour of training for everyone. And if you're not able to come, still come anyway, and we can quickly give you the information that you need to know. There's no heavy lifting during the course of the week. All we do is go pretty much the majority of the things that you'll be doing will be just talking to visitors when they come and helping them find names and locations on the wall. let me open up the back here, and I'll be right with you. Okay?
Proceed to indicate, sir.
I apologize, sir.
There you go. I mean, we kind of knew, and then when we got there, it went through. We had